am Karishma Joshi, the founder of Navigator's Education, and today I am going to tell you about the important update about your PTE examination. PTE has come up with a change in the PTE Academic Examination, and today I will be discussing what that change is. Let me begin. First of all, I would like to say that the major change in your PTE Academic Examination is about the timings. Earlier your examination was about say 3 hours and 10 minutes, which will be now 2 hours, approximately 2 hours, and this change is getting applicable from 16th of November 2021. Before that, if you have booked your examination date or you are going to appear for your examination, don't worry, there will be no change at all. The examination that will be taking place from, that is on or onwards 16th of November, will be having this change. Let me begin. First of all, let me tell you that there are few important changes, okay, in the test, pattern, little bit of pattern. Otherwise, there is no change in the marking system. It's the same. The reliability is the same. The validity is the same. Just that there have been few changes in the question types, timings specifically, and the number of tasks which are there. Apart from that, earlier where there were 20 questions, or we can say lessons in your PTE examination, these are going to remain the same. Your assessment procedure is going to remain same. There is no changing in the marking system. Everything is almost same. So what other changes are there in your lesson wise or section wise? Let us understand. Let me begin that first of all, there is an introduction in your PTE examination, so there is no change in your introduction part. Now we are coming up with speaking and writing module. So earlier in your speaking and writing module were for 77 to 93 minutes in total timing, which will be now of a 57 to 67 minutes. Approximately we can say 54 to 67 minutes of timing will be there. Here we can see that in part 2 there is a reading module which was earlier of 33 to 41 minutes, which will be now 29 to 30 minutes. There was a optional break, that is after your reading module before you start your listening. So this optional break is removed. So now there is no break. You will be directly appearing for your listening module. Listening module earlier, which was of 45 to 57 minutes, which is now of 30 to 43 minutes. Now let's see that what changes they have made in the task. Like for example, let's see in the speaking. I would like to say that there is no change in read aloud and repeat sentence. They are as it is. But yes, there is change in describe image. Earlier there were 6 to 7 describe images were there. Now there are 3 to 4 describe images. Secondly, retell lecture. The numbers of retell lecture were 3 to 4, which are now 1 to 2. Answer short question, which were earlier 10 to 12 and which are now 5 to 6. Then if you are talking about writing, there is no change in your essay writing. It is the same. But yes, there is changing in summarized written text, that is SWT, which were earlier 2 to 3 numbers, which are now 1 to 2. So here we can see that these are the major changes in your speaking and writing part. And now if we talk about the changes in reading module. So reading, we can see that there are no changes in your read a paragraph, fill in the blanks, reading, writing, fill in the blanks. They are the same, but there is a change in multiple choice, choose multiple answer. Earlier there were 2 to 3 questions for the same question, which are now 1 to 2. Multiple choice single answer in your reading, which were earlier 2 to 3 and which will be 1 to 2. And the total timing, yes, there is a change in your total timing for your reading module. Earlier it was something about say 31 to 45 minutes, which is now 29 to 30 minutes. If we move on to listening module, so in listening earlier, there is a change in SST, that is summarized spoken text. Earlier the number of SST were 2 to 3, which will be now 1 to 2. Multiple choice, select multiple answer, which were 2 to 3 are now 1 to 2. Highlight correct summary, 2 to 3 tasks, now 1 to 2. Same way, multiple choice, choose single answer. They were earlier 2 to 3, now they are 1 to 2. And last, select missing words. Here also the number of tasks were 2 to 3, which are now 1 to 2. These are the changes in your four skills, that are listening, reading, writing and speaking. Now if we talk about your report card, so there is also a change in your report card. Now you will not be able to see your enabling skills in your report card. Earlier, if someone have appeared for a PTE examination, or if you are aware about the past report cards, PT always used to give your enabling skills, marks, how you are in each your skills, like your grammar, vocabulary, or your oral fluency. So now they are not going to give that in your report card. There will be a little bit of change, but before 16th of November, whoever has given the examination, or you are going to give examination, they will get the same report card as earlier one, but from 16th of November you will be having a different report card which will not show you your enabling skill. Instead, an additional report providing test taker feedback with new language categories will be available to help learners direct their future study. And last, I would like to say that there will be no other changes in your report card. Like earlier, you were you were able to send your report card to some selective universities or organization where you want to go for your study purposes and all. Still, this thing is going to remain same. If you want to send your report cards to the universities or organizations, you will be able to send that. Yes, so these are few of the I've said the major changes that PT has announced today itself, and we are the first to inform you about what changes are going to happen in PT. And if you want to get more such information about PT, still if you want to understand in detail, or you want to get some more information about PT and all, so don't forget to contact us at Navigator's Education.